Well, good. Got it here. Well, welcome to the club. It's good to see you. Today, I'm just so happy to be with you, and I hope your day was good. I was going to talk about pronunciation this morning and why certain words are hard. I've gone through this once before. This letter is one that you're familiar with. It's not in the English language. The two that are the closest are the W and the V. And so when we pronounce the W in English, we say wah. So do you want, and you put your lips together and you wah, like that, like a fish, I think. So let's practice that together because it's a little hard to say. Ready? Go. Wah. Can I hear you?
Why?
Yes.
Wah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
You don't. Why? Yeah. That's a good one. The
Why?
V. Yeah. Wah. And the V, you put your teeth on your lower lip and say V. You try that?
W.
V.
W.
V. On under,
V.
teeth on lip. V. Make it buzz. V.
W.
V. And practice these two at home. They're important in English. So it's not the same as this, but there's two sounds that are like that. So I thought I'd go through some sounds that we did before. They're just really good practice before some of you started. So to hear that, maybe you can listen now that you know there's two sounds for the one sound. Wet, vet, wet, vet. You want to practice that with me? Wet, vet. Good. Next one, nice. Okay, the next one is wine, vine. Wine, vine. Yes, good. And the next one will be west, vest.
West.
West, vest.
West. West.
And for the V, put your teeth on your lower lip. Vest.
West.
If you feel a buzz, like a buzzing sound, then you're making the sound. Next
Yes.
is wow, vow.
Wow. Wow.
And vow, good. And next
Wow.
one is nice. Wane, vein.
Rain. Rain.
Nice, yeah. Next is went, vent.
Wind. Wind.
Now you can. Can you hear the difference?
Yes.
How it sounds different? You're looking for those sounds, two different sounds. So how about if we do a couple sentences just for practice? I went and stood by the vent.
I went and stood by the vent.
Excellent, you got it. Good job. Somebody else want to try?
I went and stood by the vent.
Nice one. Okay, let's try another sentence. This one's short. Like the word vain means things stuck up.
Is so vain.
Vain is vain.
Is so vain.
Vain.
Yeah,
Vain. Yeah, good. Let's see, we'll try another one. This is a long one. Cowboys out west wear leather vests to protect their chests.
To protect their chest.
Okay. Here's one. So the vet is a short for veterinarian, the dog doctor. The wet dog was taken to the vet.
Wet dog was taken to the
vet. Good job. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Okay, here's one. Last one. Grapes from the vine are turned into wine.
Grapes from the
vine is turned into wine.
Are turned into wine.
Yeah, you've got it. Nice. So when you're speaking English, if you can hear those sounds and think about them, it's easier to say them. So you might go home and later on practice the w and the v sound so you can be more confident and also understand what English people are saying a little bit better. Another thing in English I was thinking about was the R's, because we really love listening to the Indian language and Hindi language. You have a beautiful flow to it. When we say R, it's a flat sound. It's not a rolled sound. So I don't know how it's going to be, but I thought we'd practice a few flat R's in English. So if I said the color red, I don't roll my tongue. So I don't say red, I say red. And I think that my tongue is more to the back of my throat, not on my teeth. So how about if we practice that together? Just say the color red.
Red.
Yeah. And if you do it without rolling your R, that red, yeah.
Red.
It's just a flat sound, okay? Super. How about if you say the word rabbit, like a rabbit?
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Yeah.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Yeah. How about the word road? I'm driving on the road.
Driving on the road.
Road. Yeah.
Driving on the road.
Driving on the road. How about the word? I'm trying to think of a good red. Can you think of a word that starts with R that maybe we could practice? How about someone's name, like a good name, Robert? American name.
Robert Frost.
Like Robert Frost, exactly, the famous poet. Good job.
From US.
Yeah, he is from
Ruskin Bond.
Yes. The writer who got
We
4
have
Pulitzer
Robert
Prize.
Frost's poem.
One of my favorite poets
We
who
have
got
Robert
4
Frost's
Pulitzer
poem in
Prize.
our books.
Very good, yeah. So those are some pronunciations that you can work on at home and think about, not too many, but just a few, working on the V's and the W's and working on your R's when you're speaking English. It's just one of the harder things, but one of the important things, and it's good practice. And then the last time we were together, we talked about sequence words, and we're getting pretty good at that. So I was wondering today if we could think about that again. And I've got some paper here for you. To think about what you do first, next, and last. What do I do with my paper? I moved from my other desk because the sun was in my eyes. And now I cannot find it. Sorry about that, just a minute. So not everybody had a chance to talk about something that they did with first, next, and last. I swear, here we go. So think about these words, and maybe you could tell the group something that comes in steps, in sequence. And can you think of something, maybe if you didn't talk last time, that you could tell the group that you did, that you do first, next, and finally?
First. Next.
First, next, finally.
So I'll give you an example. Yeah, good. So first, I'm going to think about, what can I think? Cooking. First, I take out a pot. Next, I pour in water. After that, I pour in rice. And finally, I cook it and make a pot of rice. So those are words like a sequence, something you do in order. So think about maybe a hobby that you have, or when you're studying in your school, or maybe just getting up in the morning. So think of something that you do that you could put this into some words for our club.
Ma'am, can I say this 3 sentences?
Yes, thank you.
First, I wake up. Next, I take bath. And finally, I went to school.
Perfect, thank you. Nice job. Good job. Perfect example. That's what I'm hoping for. Some other person might want to talk about their day. You can copy what Manaf said, or you can come up with your own.
First of all, I woke up, ma'am. Then I cooked some food for the children and my family. Then finally went to the school for the job.
Perfect. Nice job. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, others can also follow the suit. You also tell the examples. Sarthak, Daksh, Viraj. Use those words.
First, next, finally.
Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
I'll speak about my hobby. First we cut off the parts from the sprue. Next we assemble them, and then finally we paint them.
Thank you. Mhm.
Avdut, you also speak about these 3 words.
Sir, I was just left, sir. Can you just tell me what was there? My intent. Sir, you are sir, unmute yourself.
Okay, can you see these 3 words ma'am is holding that paper? First,
Yes,
next,
sir.
and finally.
Next.
So using
Yes,
these
sir.
3 words, you have to make a sentence.
Sir, first I went to school.
Okay,
Next, I played physical education sports.
okay.
Finally, I went to my class and we started studying.
Okay.
Thank you. Nice job.
Yes, Viraj.
First, can I say?
Yes.
So, first we planned for a picnic. Next we did preparation for it, and finally we gone to.
Nice. I'm curious. That sounds good.
Viraj and
Picnics are
Tanishka
fun.
also speak.
Anybody else going to speak on that?
Yes, Viraj. Viraj or Tanishka.
Ma'am,
Yes. Speak.
1 minute.
Okay.
He's thinking of
Ma'am, can I?
something.
Ma'am, can I say?
Yes, please.
First, I will tell about my hobby in this sentence. First, we made team. Next, we tell them where we have to stand. And finally, we won the match.
I wish I could see your game. That sounds like fun. Super. Yeah. How about some musicians? So maybe you play the piano. First you sit down, next you get out your music, and finally you play a song. Yeah, or you play the
First,
drums.
I learn the song. Next, I come in school. Next, I learn the song, and finally, I say the song on the stage.
I sing
That's right.
the song, yes.
Nice.
So can I say?
Please.
Yes.
First I go to school. Next I attend the lecture. Finally I'm back to home.
That's very nice. You got it. Yeah. Every day we do things like this with the first, next, and finally. So how about if we went through, when you say first means number 1, second means number 2, third means, yes? You want to do it?
Yes, Viraj.
Raj.
First we make batter for cake. Next bake it for 30 minutes. Then finally cake is ready.
Perfect. Sounds good too. It's fun to bake a cake. Yeah. With first, next, and first, and second and third, those are different words. By the time you get to the fourth, you say the number 4, the th. So if you could just remember first, second, and third, from there on in English is quite easy because if you were number 10, like you ran a race and you were the 10th, it's just number 10 with TH after it. So that makes it pretty easy to do. So, but these words are great when you're writing too. Your teachers will like that if you have sequence. It makes it easier. So, yeah. So about hobbies, you did talk, I know that Anas does the lovely models. He's amazing at that. And I know Mana's hobby, but I'd like to know maybe some of the things the rest of you like to do. When you're not studying, just for fun, something fun.
What do you do in your leisure time when you are free?
Free time. Mhm.
Yeah, free time, leisure time, when you are not having anything to do, that you have to speak.
Means I don't have anything to do. Sometime I do study and sometime I play.
And you love cricket, so that's a sport that you
Ma'am,
love.
we play outdoor games, ma'am.
Video games, great. What's your favorite video game?
Outdoor games, ma'am.
Outdoor game, he's saying.
Oh, outdoor game, I'm sorry, yes. Outdoor games are good.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it raining outdoors now? Or is it sunny?
No, it's a
Now
night.
sunny.
Nice and sunny day? Or night, but it was a nice day, huh? Yeah.
Yes, next.
What was that?
Sarthak, Daksh, say something about the things you do in your leisure time.
Sir, in extra time, I am making craft.
Okay.
In the play cricket or do a pending project if there, and if not, I play some games.
Mm-hmm.
Avdut.
Sir, in leisure time, sir, sometimes I play cricket, sir. Near my home, there is a ground also, sir. And sir, I sometimes also do tenses, sir, in home. I write there formulas.
Okay, Anas, I think you are going to show something.
Oh, no, actually, I didn't mean to show it, but yeah, I was working on this.
Yes.
And it's actually an Mi-24 or Me-24, many people call it. It was the first attack helicopter of the Indian Air Force, and these were first introduced in 1986. So I was actually working on this one, and I was actually just seeing if the paint had come right or not. I still have to like do some finishing on it, because at some places I can see there is still a very light coat of paints. And actually, these helicopters were bought from the Soviet Union, and when they were introduced in the Indian Air Force earlier, the Indian Air Force, they usually, whenever they buy an aircraft, they repaint it, but they did not paint the helicopters because the camouflage was actually very good and useful. And currently, the Indian Air Force operates its advanced versions, which are the Mi-25 and Mi-35.
Interesting. Wow. I always learn something. Cool.
Yes, anybody else want to say?
In your leisure time, do any of you like to cook? You know, some of you like to make cakes.
My wife is the best cook. She likes to cook different dishes. And generally, when we watch TV, we watch for entertainment or some other things, but she always liked to watch cooking videos. Even
That's good.
whenever I want to give her a gift, I give also the books related to cooking. So in her leisure
That's
time, she always does cooking.
that's neat. I got a book that had a friend gave me just recently, and it's a recipe book, and it has QR codes in the bottom so that when you take a picture of the QR code, a video of how to cook that dish comes up, and you can watch them cook it. That's just amazed me. That was the pretty neat thing. Yeah.
Anybody else want to speak? Okay, Tanishka, would you like to speak? What do you do during your free time, leisure time?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to speak about
In my
your...
free time, I'm doing the paintings.
Okay.
What do you like to paint?
About something nature.
Do you do watercolors or do you do acrylics or what do you like to do?
Watercolor.
Wow, that's hard. Good job. Sounds fun though. Huh. Well, we have a lot of different hobbies here. Thank you for sharing those with me. That's great. So how was school today? What did you study did you learn something in school? People always ask that. Hopefully you learned something new.
Today we are celebrated Yoga Day, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, good.
International Yoga Day.
Yeah.
In my school also.
In our school also we did Yoga Day.
We celebrated a Yoga Day.
Okay.
I'm in at 6 o'clock to 8:30 at morning. I play cricket in school, and after 8:30 to 2 o'clock, I do study in school.
Okay. So what time did you play cricket?
Means school give us some times to play cricket. Means there one division is there. It's 7th, yeah, 60. And divisions are there. It's E division. In that means some students are there. They don't like studies, and they like only playing sports. Then they go there, and and means their parents are saying you have to concentrate on your studies, and but their student have to play in, they like cricketer, they want to become cricketer. For that reason is there. For that reason, school give us some time to play at morning. 6 o'clock bus is there, and 7 to 8:30 time is there. We will do stretching exercise and we can play. After 8:30 to 2 o'clock we do study, and we have clubs also to make arts and craft, drama, and with so many clubs we have. We have to choose in that, and 2 to 3 we have to, in 1 hour we have to do something.
That's very interesting. Wow.
Actually, we have selected the people, those who are interested very much in sports. So we have made a separate division for them, sports division, where we are giving more importance to sports. And the students who are more interested for sports, they are only put in that sports division. So what he was talking about, it was early morning practice.
That's what I thought. At 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock the bus comes, and then the student reaches there by 6:30, 6:45, and they start playing early morning only then.
It's probably a little cooler then too, easier to.
No, even after 7 or 7:30, the sun rises. You will feel as if it is 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. Yes.
Yeah. So are your days longer now because it's summer? You're in the northern hemisphere?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Huh. And winter, it's cool, a bit cooler then?
Yeah, winters are cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, others also speak. What have you learned in school today? Yes, Daksh, what have you learned? Speak about it.
Ma'am, we have a yoga session today.
Nice. Wow, I wish I could do that. That sounds great.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your favorite pose in yoga?
Padmavasana.
You have to explain her. She will not understand.
Padmasana.
Show me. You can get to the camera.
Like this,
Yeah.
like
Uh-huh.
that.
I will show you. Wait. I will show you in a video. Which asan
Okay.
you said? Padmasan.
Padmasana.
Okay, just a minute.
Uh-huh. I do yoga too.
Chat.
I'm not sure what that was. So. Hello. How about somebody else? What did you learn in school today?
I did not go to school today. I took an off.
Okay. Oh, here's the yoga video.
Just a minute. I have to see first.
Um,
Sit with legs out, stretched in front of you. Bend your right leg and place your right foot on top of your left upper thigh. Bend your left knee. Place your left foot on the upper right thigh. Relax your shoulders. Hands on the knees in Chin Mudra. Breathe with a calm mind. Have a gentle smile on your face. Exhale. Use your hands to release the feet and stretch your legs out in front. Relax.
Oh, that was good.
Yes.
So I have a question. When you're at home, do you sit with your leg on the floor a lot with, just sitting with your legs crossed, just feel comfortable doing that? Or do you sit in chairs a lot?
Sometimes we sit on chair and sometimes we sit at down.
Yeah, sit
For
down.
Ma'am,
for
this is the floor only.
Uh-huh. That's good that helps your hips to sit like that. Yeah. A lot of people in the West, we just sit on chairs, and so we have a harder time sitting with our legs crossed.
So many people say that means we sit on dining table. Yeah, we sit on chair every day. From small only, we sit at dining table for eating something every day. At the olden time means our age will be 100 years. Yeah, 199, yeah, 98. That times means we can't walk. They said like that. Means we can't walk with the means we are not sitting means we are not sitting down. That's why means so many people are there. They are telling at you will be at 100 years old, then you can't walk and it will pain you so much at your knees. Means knees
So
will pain so much.
so what causes the pain when you're 100 years old? How
Mean
Uh, Actually, it's basically you have to like stretch your knees whenever you sit down. Our knees get folded, which is like a really good stretch for our knees.
Mhm.
And basically, like sitting down, your legs become more flexible. If you're like if you for in the current time, many people are sitting on chairs and 24 hours and like they aren't stretching, they aren't folding their legs enough.
Mhm.
So either you have to do stretches every day or just sit on the ground every day. So I think that is what he's trying to say, that nowadays people don't stretch their legs enough. I think
So that
that's
when they
what
get
he's,
older, it's harder for them to walk because they don't stretch their legs.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So good thing that I'm doing yoga, right? So so learning to stretch my legs, yeah. When I was a kid, I would sit not even with stretched legs, but just kneel, a lot. And just that idea of stretching is so great. It's a good thing. Huh. You guys know a lot. Your medicine goes back thousands of years, so you should, and now it's shared with the rest of the world. That's cool. Yeah. So, well, I'm wondering, we were talking about different hobbies, and I'm wondering if any of you like to read for your hobby, what your favorite books are.
I like among the contemporary writers, I like the books, especially poetry of ma'am, Johnny Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Emily's book also I like very much. She has written the series, the Time series. Then I like Jeffrey Archer, that is from UK, as the crow flies, and Cain and Abel. There are so many false impression. I have those novels with me.
Mm-hmm.
And among the contemporary author, even Ruskin Bond also I like very much, who has contributed a huge literature for the children.
Mm-hmm.
He's an Indian author, British origin. So
Mm-hmm.
there are so many, but I like this very much. And of course, Shakespeare is at the top. Uh,
Good.
yes, there is no comparison as far as I have read almost all the plays of Shakespeare.
Mm.
Yes, the rest of you also can explain about your writers. Even Stephen Leacock, I like very much as a humorist. As a humorist, I like his one chapter very much. My Lost Dollar, Stephen
Mm-hmm.
Leacock. Then Jerome K. Jerome also I like very much because of Three Men in a Boat.
Mm.
You must read that Three Men in a Boat. You
I've
will
heard
laugh
of
like
that.
anything. You will
sir,
laugh
I
like
saw
anything.
in library that three men on the boat.
Yes. Actually, three
That
friends were planning to go for a holiday because they were very much bored because of the monotonous life. And one friend started writing whatever the journey they are facing, and he was intending to write actually a travelogue, but by mistake he put so much humor in that he become the most humorous writer of the 19th century.
That's good. Three men in a boat.
Yeah, Three Men in a Boat.
Uh-huh. That sounds good. How about have any of you, do you listen to audiobooks? My grandkids really like listening to The Lord of the Rings on the audiobooks. They enjoy that. Yeah.
I usually read stuff related to military and military history. Like, for example, I have read this, which is the Combat Vehicles of Russia's Special Forces. It's actually a very great book, and it's by Osprey Publishing, and it has a really great information. And you see, many of these military books, they're either politically inspired or anything, but usually the books from Osprey Publishing, they don't have any political angle, but I mean, like, I can say they're non-biased. They include everything that it is facts, and they only include facts. And other type of books I like is reading about wars and battles. Like, for example, this is the Kargil. This book is about the Kargil War, which we had in 1999, and this is actually written by the General V.P. Malik, who himself was involved in the war.
Wow.
And another of my favorite book is the 1971 Grit and Glory by Ian Cardozo. Ian Cardozo was like a very recognizable person from the 1971 war, which we had. And it was during this war, the nation of Bangladesh was formed.
Right.
And it has like really great stories in it. And
Excuse me, the meeting will
another
get
thing I
over.
like
We
to
have
read
to
about.
restart the meeting after it gets over. Just a reminder for the newcomer, for Tanishka also, you have to rejoin the meeting after 1 minute. Okay, till then I'll bring my books, what I like. 6 American novels, I'm doing my research on that. I will show you that also.
Oh, wonderful. Okay,
Yes.
we'll see you in a little minute.
Yeah, less than a minute. Let me restart it and then I'll show you.
Okay.